All right, Shalom. Before I start and give all praises to Yahweh, Bashem Yahshai, Bashem, Rachacharash, the waters to the apostles, and those great millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all the Akim, Wakwatim, learning, teaching of truth and sincerity. All right, and I got this lesson based off something that happened yesterday. Can't remember the exact details, but dealing with what the title says. All right, Salak, move this out the way. Be glad you're not rich. All right, and I know it did hit me at some point yesterday through the spirit, but concerning this truth, we're not those that are a majority of those that are in this truth. We're not going to be balling out of control. We're not going to have 25,000 in our bank accounts. All right, we're not going to. A majority of us living in this truth are living from paycheck to paycheck. All right, but that's not, in the eyes of this world, you're broke, or you're not flossing, or you're not what's hot, you're not what's popping. But that's okay, because when this world collapses, when this society is torn to shreds, when the aspirations of these people, when their eyes fell before them, when you're not rich, when you're not balling out of control, then you have less things to lose and to let go of in this world. So be happy in a sense that you're not a football star, that you're not some famous boxer somewhere, that you're not some fucking down celebrity out in these whole ass movies, all right, in Hollywood, getting your guts put in by some old Edomite. Because when this world is torn to pieces, then you're gonna have to let all that go. But when you're already in a low state, we don't have much to let in the first place, all right, which is the whole point of this video. If you're so, I'm just get the first scripture. This is chapter 10. I'm gonna start at verse 38 or 37. It says, he that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me, and he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And this also deals with we have to put Yahweh Bashem Yahweh first. All right, that's what comes first before all. If you set if you got children, set your kid over the Lord, you set your woman over the Lord, all those things can be and will be taken away. All right, that scripture means you have to set this truth before everything. All right, does that mean you go around cursing out and drop kicking your parents? No. It means that you have to know what the order is. Like the scripture tells you, the head of Hamashiach is the most high power. So you have to know that order. This truth comes first before fun. Like the saying is, work before pleasure. All right, verse 38, Matthew 10 and 38. And he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me. So, self-explanatory. Verse 39. And he that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. So if you lose your life, if you debase yourself, all right, for Yahweh Bashem Yahshai, we're going to get our riches and our glory and our honor in the kingdom. All right, this world is not built up for this world is not built for us to be riding around in Mercedes Maybachs. Everybody think we at parties popping bottles. If you're into that type of lifestyle, or if you think you can live that type of lifestyle and still claim to be a man of the Lord, then you're not going to make it. And we've had the example. We had niggas like Yaradan buying $5,000 Jordans, rolling in Dodge Chargers off of brothers' money, chains and diamonds, and in the club partying. And look where he's at now. Look where. You're either a prophet or you're not. You either lose your life for this truth, or you go find your life in the world, and when the devastation comes, then you lose your life, and you have a low seat in the kingdom. All right, let me see. Khan, this is Proverbs 30 and 8, the next one. All right, because we basically just pray for your daily bread. All right, pray for that Yahweh Bashem Yahshai gives you just enough. Because if you're giving too much, you're gonna have people like, when you look at these other camps or in the world, we're telling these people that the RFID chip is the mark of the beast. All right, and at some point they're gonna force it here very soon, and they're gonna many people are gonna be faced with the choice of either not eating or eating, but taking the mark of the beast. These people are so, this world is all that they know. They're so bound and tied to this. They're soul bound to this world. This is all that they know. America, the corner of 5th and Owl Street, Papa Mohammed's liquor store is all some of these niggas know. Turning on the TV to BET News is some all our people know. Going down to going to Los Arcos on Taco Tuesday is something that's some of our people. That's all they know. That's the only life they're able to comprehend and accept as reality. So when this world gets shaken up and we get tossed into what's about to come, when Jacob's trouble hit, these people won't be able to let it go, and that's going to be their downfall. They're going to be like Lot's wife, and they're not going to be able to look forward to the kingdom. They're going to be looking back and getting fucking dusted, getting obliterated. All right, Proverbs chapter 30, verse 8, it says, remove far from me vanity and lies, give me neither poverty nor riches, feed me with food convenient for me. So that's the spirit that we're supposed to be in. All right, give me, what do you say? It says, give me neither poverty. So we don't want to be, broke and homeless, of course, but just that which we need to survive on a day-to-day basis. But when those days come, we may end up homeless or completely broke, but the Lord is going to take care of you, and that's the faith that you have to have. When everyone else is taking the mark of the beast and enjoying the pleasures of sin for a very small season, once you get whacked off in the latter end, it's not going to compare. All right, Proverbs 30:9 says, "Least I be full and deny thee, and say, who is the Lord? Or least I be poor and steal and take the name of my power in vain." So those are the flip sides. Just let's say you're rich, you balling out. Hey man, if you living it up, what need? Hey, let me get this. Actually, let me get this, because if you're let's say let's say you're a so-called Northern Kingdom brother. You a so-called Mexican. You down there. You a famous soccer star. You making Ronaldo. You making, what's his name? Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't know, whatever the best soccer player in the world is to do. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Or let's say you're Messi. All right, because that's all the little. So let me type this in. Position. That's who all the little spickums in today's society talk about. Let's say you're one of the best Northern Kingdom soccer players to ever hit the scene. All right, everywhere you go, matter of fact, you such a cold soccer player. The other tribes, the women of the other tribes love you, because you got Mexicans, they hate so-called Puerto Ricans and Dominicans and everybody. You such a cold soccer player. Everybody, the tribes don't even care. All the tribes love you. All right, but then when Yahushua comes and he starts taking up his elect and picking up the 1/3, people like that are going to get left behind, because while they're living this life, they never prayed to Yahweh Yahushua. That's what he say. Least I be full and deny thee and say, who is the Lord? Because people like that, they believe that they got everything through their own greatness. Oh, I'm just that fast. Oh, I'm that skilled. Oh, it's me. I can kick because I can kick. They don't give any praises to Yahweh Yahushua. They're not graceful that food is being provided to them, that clothing, all right, house that's with working electricity and heat. But then on the other side of that, if you're too poor, like these bums in the street, ain't no God. God wouldn't have me out here broke, nigga. God wouldn't have me out here starving. We got Muslims that be walking by the camp. There's one Muslim, he's a so-called Negro, an Israelite, but he believes in that Islam shit. Every time he comes back past camp, he scoffs us and he talks smack. He curses us. He talks his crap. And here it is. This dude is pushing a cart around 7 days out the week, collecting cans out of garbage cans, wearing clothes that look like they've been trying to disintegrate off of him since 1994. But he's walking past us, scoffing us. So that's what happened to you if you don't want to be in the right spirit. All right. Be glad with your daily bread. Don't seek fame and riches and glory on this side. That's what the kingdom of heaven is for. That's what being the elect is about. We're going to be on the low on this side, and we'll receive glory and honor and fame in the next world. All right, let me get this Luke chapter. Let's see. 5. Oh no, Matthew 9. Let me get this. All right, because it's the whole point of even. Man, because you got a lot of Jake that are in the wrong mindset. We're not in this truth to be trying to build up some super Israelite society, building up schools and got a Israelite automobile brand, Israelite Navy, all that. No, we're gonna get our glory back in the kingdom. We're specifically put in this world right now to go through our punishment. All right. So this is Matthew chapter 9, verse 12. It says, "But when Yahushua heard that, he said unto them, they that be whole need not a physician, but they that are sick." So those that are sick need a physician. Those that are suffering. And if you're rich and balling out and partying and having fun, getting everything that you want from everyone just loves you. You get to go like people like Floyd Money Mayweather. Hold up, man, because he just did this video and that shit's a bunch of nonsense. With the watches, let me type in Floyd watches. He's like, if I'm gonna go on a 30-day vacation, I'm gonna have 30 watches. If I want to stay 10 more days, I'm gonna bring 10 more watches. And then if I want to, let me get this, man. Let me get this watch collection. This dude, he has a watch that costs, what do you say, $14 million or something like that? What do you think a person like that is going to do when the calamity comes? He's not going to want to give up his $14 million watches. This is from a couple days ago. He's not going to, people like this, look at him dressing up. Now, you know what? As goofy as that shirt looks on him, this guy is 40 years old, and the clothes that he's wearing makes him look like a 7-year-old pedophile with these weird glasses on. His shirt is too tight, buttoned up to the top, right? With his little kid jeans on. But this is the world that they know. He thinks that he's balling out of control. He's fly, all right? He flossing. He's stunting. He a boss, as these people in this world like to say. All right, he basically just talking about. Hang on, let me see if I can get this. But you know what? So he's talking about his watches. I don't know if you guys can hear the volume, so I'm gonna narrate. He's saying, okay, well, if I want to stay on vacation for 10 more days, I'm gonna bring 10 more watches. So let it play. If I'm gonna bring out the one and only, then I'm bringing the watch that costs $18 million. So he says, okay, so if I want to bring out the one and only, then I'm gonna bring out the watch that costs 18 million. And someone can shoot you in the head and take that watch, slide it right off your wrist. What's the point? When all this world, like it tells you in 1 Peter's or 2 Peter's, I believe, what manner of person ought you to be, knowing that all this stuff is going to be dissolved. All the elements are going to be dissolved. Why would you drop $18 million on a watch when you got your so-called people out here dying in the streets by Esau, the so-called white man? Don't you want any retribution for your people? That's why people like this are going to die hard and viciously. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Shalak Rayam, bastards like this fucking monkey nigga, man, who are so enveloped in this world that they can't wake up to the truth because it's what they love. And this is the lifestyle that a majority of Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans seek. This is the life that you seek. You want to be so fucking rich you can go somewhere and have a watch for every single day. You want to be so rich that you wear a new pair of underwear every single day of your life. Okay, we'll get that in the kingdom. That's not for this time right now. But you niggas that want to seek that now, you're gonna find nothing other than death. As a matter of fact, since I just quoted that in Peter, I'm gonna grab it. All right, it's not the mindset to be in. Oh, he's flawed. He got walk. Oh, that's not the mindset to be in. People like that are gonna die viciously. And actually, let me just grab this in about, because I was gonna grab One man as a person is all you need to do. But I'm gonna grab this other scripture instead. Fucking monkey niggas outside. Let me grab this scripture. Hang on, man. Perfect example, bro. So I just go look. I just went to look outside to see what the noise is, and you got niggas out on the block street racing. Perfect fucking example. A nigga out there in his Dodge Challenger next to some niggas in a Corvette. They on the block acting like a bunch of fucking animals, man. This is Matthew chapter 14, verse. I'm gonna start. All right, first I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna jump. This is Matthew chapter 13, verse. Starting at verse 3 says, and he spake many things unto them in parables, saying, behold, a sower went forth to sow, and when he sowed, some seeds fell by the wayside, and the fowls came and devoured them up. Some fell upon stony places where they had not much earth, and forthwith they sprung up, because they had no deepness of earth. And when the sun was up, they were scorched, and because they had not root, they withered away. And some fell among thorns, and the thorns sprung up and choked them. But other fell into the ground and brought forth fruit, some in 100-fold, some 60-fold, some 30-fold. All right, now we're gonna jump to see what that actually means. All right, and that's spiritually, that's what you have. These people in this world. Hey, Matthew chapter 13. We're gonna jump now to verse 18. It says, hear ye therefore the parable of the sower. When one heareth the word of the kingdom and understandeth it not, then cometh the wicked one and catcheth away that which was sown in his heart. This is he which receives seed by the wayside. That's the majority of the nation of Israel. They've heard this word at some point, whether their cousin is an Israelite and they walk by the camp or something of that nature, but they don't internalize it because Satan is working on them so hard. They keep pushing. We've had celebrities come past the camp. All right, they look, and they walk by because Satan has them in this world to lead them onto the ways of destruction. Verse 20, Matthew 13 and 20. But he that received the seed, look at him, fucking blazing down the street. It says, but he that received the seed into stony places, the same as he that heareth the word, and unknown with joy receiveth it, yet hath he not root in himself, but beareth for a while. For when tribulation or persecution arises because of the word, by and by he is offended. So you have those that might receive this word, but they can't deal in this truth, and they get tossed out. All right, we keep going. Verse 22. He also that receives seed among the thorns is he that heareth the word, and the care of this world and the deceitfulness of riches choke the word, and he becometh unfruitful. And that's the main one that I wanted. The cares of this world and the deceitfulness and the riches choke the word out of them. And that's why we're not looking to be rich here. It'll deceive you and choke you, and next thing you know, you'll be in the world. It's easy. Oh, I'll win the lottery and I'll still be in the truth. It's easy for us to say that, but we don't know how we would act as soon as all them zeros show up behind that one. Therefore, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is keeping his men away from that. He gives us just enough of what we need to survive on a day-to-day basis. Therefore, when his son comes and redeems us and give us the glory, we'll actually be appreciative of it. All right. So be glad that you're not a rich piece of shit in this world living it up on your way to destruction. All right. So with that, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rachacharash, honors to the apostles, nails, great millstone, peace, blessings, and salutations to all of Akim, walk with them, learning, teaching, the truth, and sincerity. And just real quick, to those that might, because you do have those that are friends of the prophets and those that are secret disciples, those that know about this truth and they are on a higher pedestal in society. All right, you better be praying to Yahweh Shem Yahushai every single day, and you better not be lifting up them riches above this truth. All right, because you had the rich man, was it Joseph? I want to say Arimathea. All right, he came and took the body of Yahushai, but he was a secret disciple in fear of the Jews. All right, you're gonna have those that are like it, but don't let these riches consume you. All right, this knowledge is where it's at. All right, so with that, I'm gonna say shalom.